In the dark silence of deep space, Commander Raylon sat alone in his small patrol ship. He had been scanning empty sectors for days when a strange signal appeared on his screen. It was weak, broken, but clear enough to understand. "Help us. We are only children." Raylon's heart skipped a beat. He checked the source. It came from a dead planet called Varian 6. Long ago, there was a war there. Everyone believed no life had survived. Still, the signal repeated, again and again. "Don't go," his team warned him over the radio. "It's a trap. That place is cursed." But Raylon didn't listen. He changed course and flew alone toward the ghost planet. When he landed, the air was thin, the sky dark with ash. He walked through destroyed cities, quiet and lifeless. But the signal kept guiding him deeper underground. Then he found it, a hidden bunker, sealed but still working. He opened the door slowly. Inside, dozens of small alien children stared at him with wide, frightened eyes. Their bodies were thin, their eyes filled with fear, but also hope. Before he could speak, a loud alarm echoed across the bunker. Something had found them. Raylon looked at the children, then at the dark hallway behind him. Someone, or something, was coming. He had come to help them. Now, he had to protect them. And he knew he might not leave this place alive. Raylon sealed the bunker doors behind him as fast as he could. The sound of heavy metal footsteps echoed from the tunnels. Whatever was coming, it was close, and it wasn't friendly. The alien children huddled together, shaking with fear. Raylon spoke gently, "You're safe now. I'll protect you." But inside, he wasn't sure if that was true. He checked the bunker's old security cameras. On the screen, tall dark machines moved through the ruins above. Their eyes glowed red, and their arms were built like weapons. These weren't soldiers. They were killers, silent, cold, designed for one purpose: to erase all alien life. Raylon quickly sent a message to Earth Command. "Dozens of alien children found alive. Need backup. Urgent." The reply came minutes later. "Return immediately. Do not engage. Alien life forms are not a priority." Raylon stared at the message in disbelief. They weren't going to help. To them, these children didn't matter. But to him, they did. Suddenly, a loud bang shook the bunker. Dust fell from the ceiling. The machines had found the door. Raylon grabbed his rifle and stood between the children and the entrance. He knew he was outnumbered. He knew the machines were stronger. But he wasn't going to run. Then a child cried out, "Kira's gone." Raylon turned fast. One of the smallest girls was missing. Now he had two problems: enemies at the door and a child lost somewhere in the dark. The clock was ticking. Raylon moved fast through the bunker's tunnels, calling out softly, "Kira, where are you?" His flashlight flickered as he searched the narrow paths, each step filled with fear. The machines were breaking in, and now one of the alien children was lost in the dark. He found Kira hiding behind an old generator, tears on her face. "I was scared," she whispered. Raylon picked her up gently. "It's okay, I've got you now." But as he turned to leave, he noticed strange symbols glowing on the tunnel walls. Alien writing, ancient and hidden. He scanned the area and found something else. A locked chamber buried deep under the floor. With a code from one of the children, it opened to reveal strange blue crystals and a glowing sphere. The bunker's computer spoke in a broken voice. "Genetic archive detected. Piece code intact." Raylon realized something huge. These children were not just survivors. They carried a powerful secret, a DNA key that could help stop the wars between alien races. If they died, the future of peace would die too. He returned to the others with Kira, then started preparing traps using old weapons and bunker tech. If the machines wanted to get in, they have to fight for it. Boom! One of the traps exploded above. Raylon had slowed them down. But not for long. He looked at the children. "We have to get you out of here." But his ship was destroyed, and the enemy had just sent something much bigger. A warship. The sky above the planet turned red as the massive Aya warship entered orbit. Its shadow stretched across the ruins like a warning. Raylon watched from a cracked window, his jaw tight. He had no ship, no backup, and no escape route. Only a group of frightened alien children depending on him. "We don't have much time," he said, turning to the bunker's old control panel. Deep in the system, he found something. A hidden alien teleport gate. Buried beneath the bunker. It was damaged, but still had power. If he could get it working, it could send the children far away, to safety. Raylon worked quickly, rewiring circuits and charging the core. Outside, the machines were regrouping. The traps had slowed them, but they were coming back, stronger, smarter, and angrier. One of the older children asked, "What about you? Will you come with us?" Raylon smiled faintly. "My job is to make sure you get out. That's all that matters." The gate sparked to life with a hum. One by one, the children stepped in and vanished in a flash of blue light. Raylon stood guard, holding his weapon tight. The machines broke through the outer wall. Gunfire echoed. He held his ground. 3, 5, 7 children gone. Then suddenly the power flickered. The gate's core was overloading. Only one child remained. Raylon looked down at her and made a choice. He placed her inside the gate, pressed the final switch, and turned to face the army alone. The teleport gate lit up one last time as the final child disappeared into safety. Then, with a loud crack, the core shattered. Sparks flew, and the machine went dark forever. Raylon stood alone in the silent bunker. The enemy was almost there. The ground shook as the war machines stormed through the halls, hundreds of them, metal bodies glowing red with fury. But Raylon didn't run. He activated every explosive he had, set charges around the bunker, and connected them to a single button in his hand. His eyes burned with purpose. "If this is the end," he whispered, "then let it mean something." As the machines broke through the final door, Raylon smiled and pressed the button. A massive explosion lit up the planet's surface. The AI warship above tried to respond, but the blast reached its power core, causing a chain reaction. The ship exploded in the sky, turning into falling fire. Far away, on a peaceful alien world, the children Raylon saved watched the sky. They knew what that light meant. Years passed. The alien children grew up and shared their story with the galaxy. They became leaders, builders of peace between humans and aliens. War slowly faded, hope returned, and on Earth and many alien worlds, statues were raised, of a man holding a child in one arm and a weapon in the other. The plaque read, "Commander Raylon, the human who chose to protect, the one who changed everything." The universe would never forget him.